up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Friday. Wow, there's a lot of people here. This is so exciting. Y'all so cute. You're so pretty. Look at you guys. I gotta tell you guys something, because I can already tell there's a little bit of a misunderstanding in the audience. I can smell it, okay? So I'm gonna address it now. I know what you're thinking, okay? She looks like she speaks Spanish. I get it. We share the same colonizer, so I totally understand. Totally understand. I know enough Spanish to say, like, hey, so sorry, I'm Filipino. I know this is confusing. My boyfriend gets it, though, because he's Wakistani, and I'm Filipino. So we understand that cultural intersection. It's nice. But in my experience, I feel like there's two types of Filipino women. You know, there's the South Pacific Filipino woman. This is usually the one Marines bring home as wives, you know? She's like beautiful, she's thin, she's literally forever 21, you know? And then there's the other type of Filipino woman I like to call the colonize me, I dare you kind of Filipino woman. So this type of Filipino woman is built a little bit like a baby Samoan, you know what I mean? Like, I'll have you know, these are flare jeans, but on me, they're skinny. It's a fun fact on me. Yeah, like a little thick with 2 C's, you know, can crack a coconut open with her thighs on a lazy day, you know? But built like a cute little running back. Like the kind that sent the white people running back to the boats, you know? But no, yeah, like I might be a little bit thick, but I like my body type, and I'm strong. I'm healthy. I'm a surprisingly fast runner. I have a weirdly slow heart rate, like an athlete, according to my doctor. After she tells me I'm morbidly obese and then screams me for depression. It's always a 1-2 punch with her, you know. But no, like there's certain types of workouts that I just think are a little bit overrated, and I need to kind of air that out with you guys, okay? So hot take here, fuck spin classes. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. Yeah, getting up on a stationary bike that's not going anywhere at 6 in the morning with loud club music and this purple bisexual lighting that's happening. Have some guy with like a Britney Spears microphone, probably named Maverick, saying spinspirational shit to me. Telling me to pedal towards the life that I want. I cannot. Absolutely not. No way. But also, like, I was raised by city people who were terrified of places where they could not access cable. Yep. But when I moved to North Carolina, I realized you guys like to be outside all the time. You guys are hiking and kayaking and whitewater rafting, like all of the things on the Girl Scout cookie boxes. I really thought these were staged images by Big Cookie. I didn't know you were really doing this on purpose. Very confusing. But I think that hiking is a good gateway drug into the great outdoors. You know, it feels like a nice way to go meet people, get some vitamin D. But anytime a friend that I've kind of casually like just met wants to take me hiking, I always just think of those like true crime podcasts that are just kind of like, so the third day they hung out, they went hiking and she was never seen again. You know? Lake activities like kayaking stress me out. Like, I'm from Las Vegas, okay? So where I'm from, lakes are where you dump the bodies, you know? So the fact that you guys are frolicking in this water terrifies me. I don't understand it. But I also can't stand ziplining, and I don't know why people do it on purpose. Like, why would I attach myself to a wire and fly through the trees vagina first? Why? Like, what's on the other side? Can I not walk to it, you know? What's the rush? Like, why would I put my life into the hands of some, like, Patagonia-wearing Cliff Bar eating hippie named Dave who literally has all of my eggs just hanging by a carabiner clip, you know? Absolutely not. No, thank you. The one activity I think is absolutely bonkers that people do on purpose is spelunking, also known as caving if you're not a German toddler making up words. For those who don't know, spelunking is when you dress up like you're hiking, but then you just explore the earth on the inside. What's down there, you know? Bodies, I guess? I don't understand why you would do that on purpose. Why is everything wet as well? That's terrifying. I think what stresses me out about it the most is just the idea of like going caving with maybe like, I don't know, a not colonize me, I dare you built kind of friend, right? So like maybe like a slim, very tiny, compact, like a Furby kind of friend goes like spelunking with me, and maybe we come across this little I don't know, hallway underground, right? Whatever, that she can squeeze through no problem, but like I can't. You know what I mean? Like, obviously you're gonna panic, right? And they're gonna be like, no, just slip on through, and I'm just gonna have to sit there just like, I can't, like a stuck pig. Absolutely not. Like, would they have to lube me up? Like, how does one get out of that bind? You know what I mean? Like, I just can't imagine the idea of being body shamed by Mother Earth. Like, I absolutely, it's not what I need. I can go to the internet for that. I don't need that, you know? But I think that I'm more of an indoor hobby kind of lady. That's my deal. The outside is great from the inside, from a window, you know? My big hobby is reading. Do we have any big readers in the audience? Amazing. So I've read 42 books this year. Wow. I know. They were all porn. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What are we gonna do? I mean, North Carolina has a weird porn ban for some reason. We have to read our porn, okay? Pro tip, read your porn. It hits different when you read your porn, you know? Like, you can orgasm with your mind, with your imagination, right? Like, I don't need you to, like, film something and show it to me. Like, I've got a whole film production crew right here in this noggin, you know? But there's so many different types of spicy books. You know, you've got, like, monster porn, fairy porn. You've got regular schmegular porn, I guess. But my genre, I guess, that I've discovered very recently was nerdy porn. That's what I call it. Nerdy porn. So nerdy porn usually has plots that are like, nuclear physicist Sadie gets her dream job at NASA. Everything's going great, except for her tall, hot, brooding, brilliant nemesis named Bruno, who hates her. Or does he? Yeah. I'm not dreaming about, like, you know, lumberjacks or whatever. I'm fantasizing about physicists, I guess. That's my thing. I didn't realize that smart people made me so, like, but it does. You know, don't yuck my yum. It's a thing, you know? But I will say that the internal monologue of two nerds kind of flirting and making out is, in a word, awkward, okay? I've never been so turned on and uncomfortable at the same time. It's just a lot of like, he lifted me up by my tiny body with his brilliant bulging biceps. No one talks like that. No one says that. Neurons were firing in my brain, but also my uterus. Like, ma'am, sit down, you know? Like her just kind of being like, hypothesis. That can't possibly fit inside of me. And I'm just like, no one wrote that on purpose. Absolutely not. But also, like, it's 2024, and yes, she can. She can do anything she puts her mind to, you know? That's how I feel. But no, like, I feel like reading is a good hobby. It doesn't matter what you're reading, I guess. I think it's great that I can just listen to audiobooks and have spicy content playing while I'm just, like, picking out my produce, like a deviant, nobody knows. But I think that reading has been a really good hobby for me because my screen time is down, you know? My sex drive is up. There's that. My vocabulary is very elevated. I feel like I'm dropping bars in bed, so that's great. That kind of sounds like I shit the bed. That's not what's going on. Just so you guys know that. But also, like, I don't have to put all of my information into the internet and, like, have all of my fetishes just, like, sitting there on the World Wide Web. The only person that knows all of my fetishes is the librarian, I guess. And you people, so, like, don't say anything. Okay. But yeah, I think it's a little nuts that we have banned porn. That's absolutely nuts that they've done that in North Carolina, I feel. Also, being from Las Vegas, I'm just kind of like, I really don't understand the big deal. I don't understand it. My boundaries are different, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird place to be a baby, I suppose. Maybe that's why I'm like this. I don't know. But I often kind of wonder what, like, international porn is like, and since I can't look at it, I'm going to imagine it with you all tonight, okay? So usually when I think about, like, British porn, I think it goes one of two ways. It's like the Crown British, which is just probably a lot of like, oh, spank me harder, first cousin Henry. Hit me like a croquet ball. Oh no, I'm arriving, you know? Like, I don't... And then I guess the other option is just like chimney sweep kind of porn, I guess. So that's your kind of British, right? Which is like, I've got the biggest tallywhacker in all of foggy London town. Like, it's not attractive, you know? But I feel like if it's German porn, it's going to be very, informational. It'll just be like, if we keep going at this rate, we will orgasm at the same time at about 65 kilometers per hour. Like, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of that for sure. And I think that French porn is kind of like an A24 film. It'll be like two really pretty people, like in a very nicely lit place, just kind of lazily touching each other. It's just gonna be a lot of like, I thought it would be bigger, I don't know. But I guess we'll never know because the porn's been banned. So more than that with me. That's my time. I'm Nicole Kerbs.